King Charles III has been under a renewed attack from the New York Times over his wealth. The outlet published an article which claimed the new monarch disconnected for enjoying tax privileges while the British public is reliant on food banks. In the New York Times article, it said that Charles as the Prince of Wales spent half a century turning his royal estate into a billion-dollar portfolio. It described how King Charles III would take Queen Elizabeth II's portfolio and inherit a share of her personal fortune tax-free while British citizens normally pay around 40% inheritance tax. The article's authors Jane Bradley and Ewan Warren said, his lifestyle of palaces and polo has long fueled accusations that he is out of touch with ordinary people. And he has at times been the unwitting symbol of that disconnect. The Treasury Memorandum of Understanding on Royal Taxation, written in 2013, states, the monarchy as an institution needs sufficient private resources to enable it to continue to perform its traditional role in national life. King Charles III has been attacked by the New York Times for his wealth. Image, Getty. As the Prince of Wales, he spent half a century turning a royal estate into a billion-dollar portfolio. Image, Getty. It added the Duchy of Cornwall private estate has been generating tens of millions of dollars a year and done so without paying corporation taxes like most businesses in Britain are obliged to, and without publishing details about where the estate invests its money. The article quoted Laura Clancy, the author of Running the Family Firm, who said, the duchy has been steadily commercializing over the past few decades. It is run like a commercial business with a CEO and over 150 staff. Ms. Clancy added what used to be thought of as simply a landed gentry pile of land now operates like a corporation. According to the Duchy of Cornwall's Integrated Annual Report 2022, Charles received £23 million in surplus payments over the financial year. Charles also received money via the annual sovereign grant, which is funded by British taxpayers, and will continue to receive it as king. Read more. Royal Live, William and Harry set for painful reunion with Charles. It also noted Charles will get part of the Queen's estate but pay no inheritance tax. Image, Getty. The Duchy of Cornwall said, Charles received £23 million in surplus payments. Image, Getty. On Thursday, September 8, on the day of Queen Elizabeth II's death, the New York Times published an article which claimed the monarch helped obscure a bloody history of decolonization. It was published at 9:10 p.m., just under 3 hours after the Queen's death was announced to the public. The article, written by Maya Jasanoff, a professor of history at Harvard University, went on to reflect how people may never learn what the Queen did or didn't know about the crimes committed in her name. Ms. Jasanoff's article acknowledged the Queen embodied a profound, sincere commitment to her duties but added, by design as much as by the accident of her long life, her presence as head of state and head of the Commonwealth, an association of Britain and its former colonies, put a stolid traditionalist front over decades of violent upheaval. As such, the Queen helped obscure a bloody history of decolonization whose proportions and legacies have yet to be adequately acknowledged. Don't miss Harry told to scrap major project after Charles' honor pledge Costa Coffee issues urgent recall due to potential health risk. Moment Putin's mouthpiece hits out at colleagues in huge defiance. Neat published an article saying the Queen obscured a bloody history the same day she died. Image, Express. Trending. It comes as Charles and senior members of the royal family are following the Queen's coffin from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Hall, where the late monarch will lie in state. Joined by his sons Prince William and Prince Harry, the procession began at 2:22 p.m. on Wednesday. In addition, the Duke of York, the Princess Royal and the Earl of Wessex will walk on foot, as will Anne's son, Peter Phillips, her husband, Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, the Duke of Gloucester and the Earl of Snowdon. The procession is expected to arrive at Westminster Hall at 3 p.m., with a service lasting around 20 minutes afterwards. Charles will follow the Queen's coffin from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Hall. Image, Express. After the death of Queen Elizabeth II, Charles has undergone a tour of the UK. On Tuesday, the King met with Northern Ireland's 5 largest parties at Hillsborough Castle. King Charles said Her Majesty never ceased to pray for the best of times for Northern Ireland. He added, "My mother felt deeply, I know, the significance of the role she herself played in bringing together those who history had separated and extending a hand to make possible the healing of long-held hurts. Now, with that shining example before me, and with God's help, I take up my new duties resolved to seek the welfare of all the inhabitants of Northern Ireland."